welcome back to another video. In this video, focus on getting the 240 back on the road. So I just got her turned on. This is cold start. It's not running too clean. It's blowing a little bit of smoke. But it has been a while, so I'm gonna just let her breathe for a little bit. But I'm gonna pull it out and go and drop the wheels off so I can get new tires for the Z, because the Z is gonna need new tires, and I'm gonna need a new tire for the 240 as well. This one's pretty smooth on the inside ever since that incident. I drove it around for about 2 hours and yeah, I ate that up. But yeah, I'm gonna get new tires on these. Made a trip to AutoZone, and so far the 240 is treating me pretty good, hasn't overheated. And I left the car on in the parking lot just so that the battery can charge up. I got all the parts for the extended control arm, and I got the extended control arms, which I will show you guys once we're inside of the garage. Hey guys, so I skipped all the boring part. Let's let that in there. So I got the lower control arm off. This is how bad it's crooked. So you can see that bend right here, and that's why I had my boy Colton hook me up with these nice extended lower control arms that he made in-house. There's his logo, guys. Hit him up on Instagram, it'll be right here. Alright guys, I have everything installed already, as you can see right there. We have Neto screaming in the background. So the bushing is torn. I'm gonna leave this one loose until tomorrow so I can put the bushing on, but I went ahead and did everything. I'll give you guys kind of a tutorial right now on the other side. I just wanted to make sure I was doing everything right. Alright guys, so as soon as I took the wheel off, I have to replace 2 studs now, so I might as well go ahead and get my 3rd stud. But yeah, this one's still good, but it's always something. Anyways, after you take your wheel off, the next part that you're going to want to take off is going to be this tie rod. I'm going to hit the tie rod first, the tie rod end, and that way I can move this because it will loosen the hub. These are fairly new, so therefore the bolts are pretty clean. I just have to remove that pin that you see there, that bolt, and then I can take off the tie rod end. Then I can take the boot off, and then well, that boot is disintegrated, and I have a massive power steering leak. Guys, so that tie rod end bolt is a size 19. We're just gonna take that off. After you take this bolt off, the only thing you're gonna have to do is twist the tie rod end link off, and then you have your inner tie rod left. So if you don't already have this tool, you can go to any auto parts store and rent it. This one was like $85, and it comes with this tube right here, and then this piece, then it goes on the very end.
But you get your money back though.
Yeah, you do get your money back. So you just put this on here on the very end, and then you slide this tube through the inner tie rod and you twist it off. So by the time you loosen it, it should be something like this. And after, it will come off in a second. After a few twists. Few moments later. Yeah, now that this is out, the next piece that you have to loosen is these tums and your lower control arm, and then that should be it. Then everything else will come loose. The control arm is held by one bolt down here and 2 bolts down here, and then that's it. This inside bolt came from right here, and this is a 17, so you have a nut and a bolt coming through the other side. Next we have this bolt right here that's connected to the hub, so, or the knuckle, but basically this bolt, I believe it's a 21, I think. I was wrong, it's a 22, but yeah, so a 22, and then you have these for you, and then this one for your sway bar link, and then that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts in total, and you get your whole lower control arm off. The 2 bolts for this arm is gonna be 19s, and then this one I think it's 12 or 14. No, 15. This one's a 15. So this one's a 15. It's down here. It's 3. I'm not sure if you can kind of see it down there, but yeah. like that, the lower control arm is out. Now that that lower control arm is out, we can begin to put the new one on. Day 2 of working on the 240. Luckily, Pedro had some the rubber boot that goes on the rack and pinion and to the tie rod. So luckily I have those now, so I don't have to go to a store and buy them. But beautiful sounds. But right now we're gonna try and put everything together. For some reason they're both facing inwards, but I think I just have to adjust my tie rods. So hopefully that's all I have to do, and then it'll be ready to go. So happy that all my cars are now running. Like the 240's running, the Miata's running, the Bronco. I still have to do some work to the Bronco, but you know, I got new tires on the 350. So the only thing that the 240 is gonna need now is a battery, because it keeps dying. I have to recharge it every time that I want to drive it. I have to jump it, and then it runs all day, and then I leave it overnight and it dies. But yeah, basically the only thing that I did to make it work was take the nut completely off of the inner tie rod and screw on the outer tie rod as far as it goes, because it was like the S14 tie rod, the outer tie rod is long enough to screw completely onto the inner. So I just screwed it until it wouldn't no more, made sure it was really tight, and then bolted everything up, and it was straight. It took out my toe in and gave me just a tad bit of toe out, which is great. I know that what I did sounds a little sketch, but I'm gonna be trying it out, and maybe in about a week or so of just pure beating on it, drifting it or whatever, I'll get it up on the jack, and then we'll take a look underneath and see if it loosens any or if my alignment gets bad. But yeah, this is the sick ass results. Honestly, it's like crazy different they used to look and how different it looks now. Also how it handles. I already took it sliding. I didn't get to record it, but you can feel the difference. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Light tutorial on kind of how to do it. I'm not great at explaining. I'm still kind of working on it, but got it done. Runs great. The battery doesn't die anymore because I started driving it. So yeah, it's kind of cold out here, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you, Colton, again for the extended lower control arms, and I'll just see you guys in the next one.